Well, welcome back to Stanford campus here in Palo Alto. And, we're talking to all kinds of businesses and leaders and teachers and deans here that just have the most fascinating ideas. That's why Fox Business decided to do 3 days in the Valley. This is our second day. Tomorrow, we're going to be live from Xerox PARC. But right now, my next two guests have started a company that basically is like YouTube, only way more interactive. Okay? If you have a computer and a camera and your mind, you can start your own TV channel and start broadcasting. David, this is going to put you and I out of business. But in the meantime, anybody who wants to live stream out there should go to this company. It's called Ustream, the letter U, and our two founders here, Brad Hunstable and John Hamm, put this company together. But I have to go back to how you started. And Asman, you got to hear the story. You two went to West Point together, correct?
We did.
Absolutely.
We did.
And you were the Army guys.
Yeah, absolutely. I met Brad when we were cadets at West Point, and we hit it off right away. And, we always wanted to start a company together. And 2 years ago, with our third co-founder, Kilo Farah, we started Ustream. And it's just been phenomenal.
Brad, this isn't exactly anything related to the military, is it? But there is a history with the military that helped this company get started.
Well, obviously our backgrounds with leadership training and understanding management have helped us grow the company effectively. We have gentlemen like General Wesley Clark is on our board.
He is?
And he is.
Wow,
he
that's
is.
nice.
And we have a lot of military ties. We do a lot of work with the military and helping soldiers and getting webcams of soldiers overseas.
That's what I'm talking about, John. I mean, didn't this idea get born from the concept of helping those guys who might be serving, the men and women serving overseas, to communicate with everybody else?
Absolutely. We wanted to empower a new way of communicating online. And, having served in the military, we're always busy. And we're placed in a situation where we had to make trade-offs between our families and friends. We have 10 minutes. Do we call mom? Do we call dad? Do we call my sister in L.A.? And we wanted a one-to-many interactive model where we could connect with everyone all at the same time.
Okay, you just said it, one-to-many. So you go on ustream.com, and what do you find? How do you set it up?
Well, it's ustream.tv, but
.tv.
Very simple. It's very simple. We built a platform that allows you to only need an internet connection, a video camera, and with a few moments, our software, the website is able to broadcast out to whether that's 10 people, that could potentially be 10,000 people in the case of some of the more high-profile events. Like we've worked with Senator Barack Obama and all the presidential candidates, all the way to Hannah Montana.
When you say you worked with Hannah Montana, what did you do?
Well, for hers was a very exciting, what we call it a live interactive red carpet. And so tens of thousands of Hannah Montana's most devout fans went to Ustream and were able to interact with her as she walked down the red carpet live. It was something very special and very powerful.
It seems to me the possibilities are endless, but the business model of making money is a little confusing to me. How do you make money?
Our business model is a function of advertising, sponsorship, and premium services. And what we're seeing is live has higher levels of engagement. And whenever you have users that are engaged online, that's a great opportunity to monetize.
You guys seem like a target for acquisition to me by, say, for example, I want to say MySpace, YouTube, News Corp, Microsoft, anybody would want you. Have you been approached?
We have been approached, but what we are really focusing on building the business, obviously. I mean, this is still a nascent market. We're still a growing company, although we are doing about 11 million uniques a month. After only a year of launch, we do about 15,000 broadcasts a day, which I can say I think is more than even Fox.
Well, well, let me tell you, we do all day long, but 15,000, I can't imagine. Truly, though, Brad, how do you grow this business? Going beyond the one-to-many, what do you do to make Ustream.tv get even bigger?
Well, we're really excited about what we're seeing in the mobile industry. We're positioning today for tomorrow, and in the next 2 to 3 years, we anticipate that Americans will use their mobile phone in very exciting and interesting ways. You can imagine a time when people are broadcasting from their mobile phones, and they're going to broadcast that to Ustream.tv.
Okay. You've been in front of venture capitalists, correct?
We have.
Okay. I know, because when I asked you to tell me how it works, you kicked in, John, with the speech. I mean, here's our model. Here's how we make money. How much financing have you gotten? Are you in second, third rounds of trying to get more financing?
Well, we raise a small angel round to get the business off and front it out.
What does that mean to our viewers, small angel?
Well, that essentially goes, before you go to institutional investors, you typically raise money from high net worth individuals. And so we've raised money from people like Ross Perot and some of these. Early on, we were able to take money from some very wealthy individuals who believed in us and believed in the idea. But we have just closed an $11.1 million round of a venture capital round, our very first one. So we're very, very,
That's a
very
good chunk of
fortunate.
change.
Very good chunk of change, and very, very honored and very fortunate to have the partners we have. So,
How do you get more?
More of
Money.
More money. Well, obviously we have to continue to perform and continue to bring live interactive experiences to the web and make it mainstream.
What did you learn from your experience in the Army and at West Point that's helped this fly? You both show up. I have to tell our viewers this. They both show up. They're perfectly polite. They're professional. They're well-spoken. You've got it going on here. I mean, you're like classic West Point graduates, but I guess I'd love to know what you personally take from the military experience to starting and growing this business.
well, I think for us, it evolves really mostly around leadership. We went to West Point and spent 4 years learning from a educational level how to lead. And then we spent 5 years in the Army actually applying those principles we use as a leader. And then we also have professional business experience through MBAs and whatnot. And so it's a nice blend for what we think is a way to lead a company.
John?
West Point absolutely had a huge impact on our development, and we're always thinking about leadership, people, resources, and how to align them around a common vision and purpose.
Brad Hunstable and John Hamm, co-founders of Ustream. Great to have you, and we will be right back live from Stanford University.